I was 19 when this happened, old enough to think I was independent, still dumb enough to make bad decisions without thinking twice. My family had just moved to a new place outside the city, not rural exactly, but not developed either. New housing area, half-built neighborhoods, empty lots, construction zones everywhere. The kind of place where streets exist before houses do. Behind our house was a large stretch of undeveloped land with trees, dirt paths, and one old structure that everyone ignored. It used to be a utility building, maybe a pump station or storage site. No signs, no markings, just a concrete structure with rusted metal doors and broken vents. No windows, no lights, no power lines going to it. It had probably been abandoned for decades. At night, it was just a dark block of shadow in the trees. I noticed it the first week we moved in, and for some reason, it stuck in my head. One night, around 11 p.m., I couldn't sleep. Too hot, no AC yet, nothing to do, phone dead, so I went for a walk. I walked past the empty lots, past half-built houses, and down the dirt path that led toward the trees. I didn't plan to go to the building, but I did. Up close, it looked worse than I expected. Cracked concrete, rust stains running down the walls, thick vines growing through broken vents. One metal door hanging open just enough to squeeze through. No lights inside, just darkness. I stood there for a while, debating. Then I went in. The inside smelled like damp concrete and metal. No trash, no graffiti, no signs of squatters, no candles, no blankets, nothing. Just empty rooms and long concrete hallways. My phone flashlight barely reached the walls. The place felt wrong, but not in a dramatic way, more like quiet, heavy, still. I explored for maybe 10 minutes, then I found the room. It was at the end of a narrow hallway, a square concrete room. No windows, no vents, no furniture, just one thing. A mattress on the floor. Old, dirty, sunken in the middle. No sheets, no blankets, just the mattress. I stood there staring at it. Then I noticed something else. There was no door. The doorway existed, the frame existed, but there was no door panel, no hinges, no broken pieces. It looked like a door had never been there. That alone felt wrong. But what really made my stomach turn was the wall. On the concrete wall beside the mattress were marks, handprints, not painted, not drawn, dirty, like someone had pressed their hands into dust and grime and placed them on the wall. Multiple sets, different sizes, different heights, some high, some low, like people had been standing, sitting, kneeling. I backed away slowly, and that's when I heard breathing. Not loud, not close, but real. Deep, slow, controlled. Coming from inside the room, from the dark corner opposite the mattress. I froze. My flashlight didn't reach that corner. The breathing didn't change, didn't react, didn't stop. Just steady, like someone trying to stay calm. I whispered, "Hello?" Nothing, but the breathing continued. That's when I realized something that made my chest tighten. There was no other exit in that room. No vents, no second doorway, no windows, only the hallway behind me. Whatever was in that room had to pass me to leave. I took one step back. The breathing got louder. Not faster, just louder, like the person shifted forward, closer to the light, but still not visible. I didn't run, I didn't shout, I didn't think. I turned and walked, fast, controlled, trying not to panic, trying not to make noise. I didn't look back. I walked the hallway, reached the entrance, stepped outside. Then I ran all the way home, didn't stop, didn't slow down, didn't tell anyone. The next day I went back with 2 friends. Middle of the afternoon, sunlight, confidence. We went inside. Same hallways, same rooms, same smell. We found the room. The mattress was gone. The handprints were gone. The room was empty. Clean concrete walls. No marks, no stains. Nothing. But something new was there. Scratches. Deep lines in the concrete floor, leading from the corner of the room toward the doorway, toward the hallway, like something heavy had been dragged, slowly, deliberately, out of the room. We never went back. 3 months later, the building was demolished. No explanation, no signs, no notice. Just torn down and removed. Sometimes I think about the breathing. Not fast, not scared, not angry. Calm, patient, like whatever was in that room wasn't trapped. It was waiting.